Hi, this is my very first YouTube video, and I just came on um, to talk about how to live life with more satisfaction and gratitude. Um, I think feeling satisfied in your life goes hand in hand with feeling grateful, and when you I want to talk about how to achieve it actually. I'm not saying that I know how to do it. I'm still working on it, but I know I started realizing how, why we don't feel satisfied, and we feel all this pressure of achieving something constantly that wears us out and that makes us feel unsatisfied with our life, because you can only achieve certain level. Achieving your your dream, or pursuing your dream, they're all good. I'm all about following your heart, but oftentimes people fall into feeling dissatisfied because they don't have their achievement yet, or their achievement is not good enough. It's not what they expected. Um, Especially if you are high performing entrepreneur or executive. Sorry, my niece is playing a piano. Or like high paying job, or working for a corporation, and or if you're a founder of a business, CEO, doesn't sound like you will often feel dissatisfied and all this pressure, and also you feel like you haven't achieved enough, and you have this emptiness syndrome. That's because you focus on your wants. um, I'm all about following your heart. That's my mission. That's why I'm on this YouTube video, because I want to help you follow your heart desires. But often people misunderstand heart desires and what they want. What you want is not what your heart desires, actually. More money, better position, um, getting things done, or having more cars, or having better house. They're your wants, and your wants are actually not from you. It's actually programmed in your brain, from your experience, or what people comment about you in the past, or what you observed growing up. Usually, when what you experienced um, uh, for the first like 10 years of your life actually creates who you are and what you want. um, when you want something so badly, you create resistance and you create control. That gives you a feeling of, you know, feeling like you're unsettled. And that's actually, when you go after your wants, you are actually reacting out of you, from your nervous system. You're not actually in your conscious mind. You're actually going with your subconscious, and it all goes to autopiloting yourself. Then you start, you know, you just react based on what's programmed in your nervous system. So you want to go after your wants. That's what I want. That's what I need to have, your needs and wants. So you create more resistance. Therefore, you actually move far away from what you desire, and you live with dissatisfaction and feeling exhausted, feeling like you're not enough. But what we have to pursue actually is heart desires. What your heart desires, what your heart desires is not what you want. Um, what your heart desires is not what you need in your life. It's not what you want. It's actually what what you need, what you need to take care of for your, I guess, your inner child. A lot of people say that. But your inner child is actually created when you were hurt the most in the past. Inner child doesn't mean that your child, like your childhood self. It could mean anything. It could be your, it's just a word. It could be your insecurity sometimes. It could be your sometimes fear, doubt, anything. They are created um, when you first experienced the most pain. Hope that makes sense. That the pain that gives you the most hurt. So you have to, that in that self that holding on to all these hurts and pain, that is screaming what it wants, and taking care of it is going for what your heart desires. I hope that makes sense. So a lot of people say healing. So healing is actually going, it's a process of finding your heart desires and finding your heart self. And oftentimes they are not, when people talk about heart desires, they're not really more cars. More, I interview with a lot of successful people, but what their heart actually desires is not cars, it's not houses, it's not, new MacBook, whatever, new furniture. It's usually love, attention, or comfort from loving ones, or it could be sometimes, you know, or freedom, or yes. So I hope that makes sense. So by going after your heart desires, you're actually living with this more satisfaction and gratitude. Don't get me wrong, I'm still working on it, so I'm with you. Um, so that's how you achieve more satisfaction in life and let go of resistance and actually start attracting. I guess it's a kind of law of attraction, but it I think it all meshes up. So that's how you actually have more better, higher energy, and actually, live with more relaxing vibe, and that way your life gets more fulfilled, and that way you actually get what you desire. I hope that makes sense. This is a short YouTube video, but I'm gonna make a series of YouTube video about heart desires because it's really important that you go after your heart desires.